But how would you explain a woman's love for attention? How can you explain that desire? And to explain the power within that desire? The attention. So let me explain using these 4 elements, if you will. And to summarize those elements again. So let's use earth, wind, fire, nature. Earth being the individual attention. Wind being the mass attention. Fire being the sexual attention. Nature being the money attention. Let's begin with earth, the foundation attention. Let's use a woman's want and desire for security from a certain man. A man she may want to date or to be her husband, or let's say boyfriend. But she may want a man, attention from a man, that has a good foundation. He has resources, he has something to provide, something to give her. And the power she gets from knowing this man wants to give her that attention, because she sees him as a good provider. And at this moment in her life, this is what she needs. Now let's go on to the wind. Not a breeze, but let's just say a storm, a hurricane of attention. How on occasion women do like to have all eyes on them. We can use the internet as an example. The mass and immediate attention. Knowing they could upload a single picture, a video, something very visual, to not only entice the attention from men, casual passing men and very thirsty men, but also other women that may be jealous because they do not look that good or they cannot afford to look that good. But not just the mass attention in terms of a woman's outer appearance. Many women nowadays want to be seen for their mind as well as just their physical appearance. How they can stand toe to toe with men mentally. So in this mass attention as well, you do have many women trying to get that attention as well through the mental aspect. How they can be seen as intelligent or thoughtful or creative. Then that goes on to the sexual, the fire storm, the hot, wanton, burning energy, the sexual attention. Within this one, you can say how women want to be seen as sexually attractive. Of course, they are aware that we as men are very visual creatures, and one could say the somewhat slight arousal they may get by knowing they are desired in that way as well. Even if they are not attracted to the men, just knowing they are seen as such and wanted as such. But as well as that, the individual attention from a certain man she may be heavily attracted to. And how her knowing, to simplify this, how her knowing that he desires her so strong and how she is so attracted to him, how that thought for her, knowing the attention is so strong for her, how that can add more fire to her already burning flames. Now the first 3 elements, the earth, wind and fire, they can all be added to the 4th element, the nature, the all-encompassing nature, the growth, the foliage, and how they must survive in that jungle. Thus, of course, the nature being money, and how yes, they would need an earthly man that has a strong foundation that can provide a large sum or a decent amount of money, of resources. Of course, they understand mass attention, the wind of attention. They understand how that can bring money. Then they also understand how the sexuality, the attention of their sexuality, but also the attention of others to them, how that fire can bring that money. Because she understands her flames are so hot, they keep many, many men thirsty. Thus, the nature, the money, the survival, and how they understand, through attention from mostly men, how they can convert that into money, how they can then survive without even having a man, but by just having the attention of men, having the attention of hundreds or thousands or millions of men. She understands how financially viable that can be, and how she can survive on that. All eyes on her. The desire to be wanted, the attention of that desire. But some would say, there is an element missing. There is one element you have not mentioned, a main key element, the 5th element, of which some would say is water. Water can be a raging tsunami, or a gentle quiet stream. Water, they say, is the bringer of life. the giver of life. One could say water being the fifth element. And yes, they understand they could be a pool, and over thousands or millions of years this pool can develop life. They are the givers of life, of all of us, yet at the same time not wanting to be seen as such. Because yes, they can provide life, but many want to be these raging seas. Feminism has shown them they can choose to be more. So we could say the 4 or the 5 elements of a woman's desire and love for attention. But how does this matter to you as a man? Where do you fit among that attention? You could say and easily see the 2 main things men desire, money and women, and how in some strange way one can provide the other or get access to the other in some strange way. Thus, always remember and never forget, women feed off attention because yes, many can be very vicious, but also understand how delicate they are at the same time. The more you understand yourself as a man, the more you see that, because yes, this is a man's world. For as loud as they want to shout, they know and we know this is a man's world. Because if we stop, so does everything. So you have to understand, their desire to be needed and to be wanted is so strong. Because the reality is, 'tis far easier for men to depart from them than for them to depart from us. Because the power of our attention is thus so strong. So, focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day. Hello. So I'm currently recording some more videos or editing some more videos. But there are some next to my head right here for you to watch in the meantime.